friends, welcome back to our kitchen. I am so happy that you are here with us today. It is no secret to y'all how much we love appetizers in this household, and today you are in for a treat because I've got 3 super easy, delicious appetizer recipes to share with y'all. These will be perfect for game day, football food, get-togethers, all of the fall activities. Anytime you want to make them, they're going to be delicious. But before we get into all of this cooking, I'm so excited to tell you guys that today's video is a collab with 2 ladies I'm sure you already know and love. We've got Mindy from See Mindy's Mom, and then Mackenzie from Rooster's Recipe, or you may know her from her other channel, Carla Mackenzie. Mindy shares all kinds of easy, affordable, budget-friendly, and delicious recipes, as well as hauls and kitchen hacks. You are going to love her channel if you are not already subscribed. And then Mackenzie and her husband Alex share lots of quick and easy recipes over on Rooster's Recipe. They do tons of crock pot dinners, which I know you all love so much, and y'all, they are hilarious. You are going to fall in love with them, so be sure you head over and check out both Mindy and Mackenzie's channels. I will have them linked down below in my description box for you guys. You're gonna love them. And if you're coming over from their channels, I am so happy that you are here. Come join us in the kitchen today. Get cozy and comfy. We're gonna have a lot of fun and make all kinds of yummy goodness. So let's get to cooking. Okay, so for this first one, we are making a cheesy taco dip in the crock pot. Y'all already know this is gonna be so good. And the best part about this one is there's only 5 ingredients. Okay, so of course you're gonna need your crock pot, and I'm just using my little mini baby one today. You're also gonna need a jar of salsa, whichever one is your favorite will work. And then you're gonna need some ground beef, taco seasoning, some cream cheese, and then some Velveeta. And of course, I'm not using this entire thing. I'll probably only use like half of it, but you'll need the Velveeta. And to get started, we're gonna go ahead and just brown our beef. So once you've got your ground beef cooked and drained, go ahead and add that to your crock pot. And I did go ahead and lightly grease this, by the way. So next we're gonna add in 1 packet of taco seasoning. Now we're gonna add in our salsa. I'm only doing half a block of cream cheese. If you wanna put the entire block in there, by all means. And last but not least is our Velveeta. Okay, give this a good stir. I probably should have stirred that taco seasoning into that meat before I put all this cheese in here, but you live and you learn. Okay, so I have my crock pot on high. I'm gonna pop a lid on here, and it will cook for about 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so it's been about an hour. Let's check on this dip. It is bubbling away in here, and y'all, it smells so good. Oh my gosh, do you see this cheesy, creamy goodness? Wow. I could like take a deep dive into this. Okay, I'm gonna give it like 30 more minutes, then it'll probably be about done. Okay, I am ready. I've got my chips. I am ecstatic to try this dip. I know it's gonna be so good. But he came downstairs and he's like, what is this goodness for to eat? I'm like, cheesy taco dip. And he said, oh yeah, I need some of that like right now. So let's taste test this. Okay, first, let's just like check in on this goodness and give it a stir. Oh my gosh, do you see this? Do you see the magic? Mm-hmm. This is what you call magic.
Blend that magic up.
Wow, like y'all, I don't think I've ever seen a more beautiful sight. And I think it's such a good change up to like everyone's normal like sausage cheese dip rotel.
Yeah.
It's like a good cheesy dip, but different.
Yeah, you just keep talking about it and maybe I'll get to try it at some point.
Have at it. I'm gonna let you go first.
Ooh. Find the perfect vessel here.
I got the scoops because I knew I was making this dip, and I was like, you have to have the scoops, you know?
Oh yeah. Yep. That is very good.
I cannot wait to try it.
So much different than your standard sausage rotel cheese dip.
Can you taste the taco seasoning in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me some. Give me some.
Oh, those were for me, but.
Oh my goodness. I just can't get over the beauty of it.
Yeah, I don't think you can really see the actual color of it too well on the camera.
Oh wow. There's salsa in there too.
That is legit.
That's legit. Oh my gosh. Wow.
That is awesome.
Wow. Well, I know what Bunky and I are eating for dinner tonight.
Yeah, I will literally like...
I'm not be able to quit it.
No. You know what pairs well with this?
What?
Sweet tea.
Uh-huh. The flavor in this dip is incredible. Like, you can taste that taco seasoning, but it's almost like intensified. And that salsa, y'all, you 100% hands down have to make this recipe. You will thank me, I promise, and your family will. It is so good. Okay, so for these next two recipes, it is all about cheesy goodness. And actually, one of you guys sent me this first recipe. You were like, you gotta make this. And I said, you are right. This is gonna be so much fun and so cute. We are going to make a pumpkin cheese ball. And there are so many different variations of ways that you can do this. But let me show you what I'm gonna put in mine. All right, so I've got my cream cheese, and this has been sitting out for a little while because you want it to be room temperature, so it's really easy to stir everything in and get it nice and combined. I'm gonna add a little bit of chopped jalapeno to mine. If you don't like spice, of course you can leave that out. And then I did go ahead and shred my cheese, and I used like the little smaller attachment that has like thinner shreds because I think this is what's gonna make our pumpkin look really good. So I have all my cheddar cheese there. I have some real bacon pieces, some ranch seasoning, anti-no-nos, and some Parmesan. Now you could do like pimentos in here, or like spinach and artichokes, and kind of make like an artichoke spinach cheese ball. You could do lump crab meat, olives, like whatever your heart's desire. You guys know these are just like our favorite things. So we're gonna go ahead and get all of this in our bowl and get it combined. And by the way, I will show you how we're gonna actually make this look like a pumpkin. Trust the process. Okay, so I'm only using a very little bit of jalapeno, and I basically minced it. Like, I cut it as small as I possibly could. And I'm just doing a little bit because I don't want it to be overpowering, but I want just like that little bit of kick in there. So we're gonna toss that in, and then I'm gonna do like half of this cheese inside the cheese ball. Then we're going to cover it with the rest of the cheese, hence making it look like a pumpkin. And listen, sometimes you just gotta get in there with your hands to work this. Okay, so here's where this gets really fun. We're gonna take our cheese ball and put it on a plate and put all of that extra cheese around it, cover it so that it looks orange like a pumpkin, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make it look even more like a pumpkin. Let me take my rings off.
Keep it clean.
Keep it clean
Keep
over
it
here.
clean.
Okay, make sure it's like nice and round, a good little perfect size ball, and then just start pressing this extra cheese into it. Once you've got your cheese ball covered in your extra cheese, we're gonna take our plastic wrap and we're gonna cover this pumpkin, and then we are gonna take some string and make little indentions so it really looks like a pumpkin. Okay, so take your cheese ball, put it in the center of your plastic wrap, and just kind of wrap it up nice and tight. And then now for the fun part. You are gonna take rubber bands, hair ties, don't worry. These are brand new, never been used, string, twine, whatever you have. And we are going to wrap this while it sits up in the fridge so that there's like little indentions, just like a pumpkin. If you have string, you probably want something a little bit thinner than this. That's why I'm not using this twine. And you would just like start underneath. Let me see if I can show you. Kind of like wrap around, keep going underneath, wrap. You get the picture. And then you would sit it in the fridge like this. But I am gonna use hair ties, maybe. Okay, just like so. So I'm gonna pop this in the fridge for about 4 hours. Now, once we take that out in a couple of hours, it is still not done. We have finishing touches. It is gonna be so adorable. And if you are having a party, this is like the perfect thing to add to your table to make it look really festive, but also delicious. And it's just gonna add so much character to like your little tablescape. So anyway, while that is in the fridge, we're gonna go ahead and get started on this third recipe. And let me just tell you, I feel like I may have saved the best for last, although I don't even know if I can say that because yesterday that dip was so good. We're making another dip, and I think this one is gonna be equally as delicious. So we are making a Korean corn cheese dip, friends. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so good. And this is all of the ingredients you need, like could not be more simple. So of course, fresh corn, and I am gonna go ahead and just kind of cut this off of the cob. You'll need some mozzarella, some mayo, some green onion, salt and pepper. So I'm gonna do pepper and a little anti-no-nos just to give it a little extra flavor, and then some sugar. That is it. So let me go ahead and get this corn prepped, and then we'll kind of put everything together. Okay, so I got all of my corn in my bowl, and I did 3 pieces of corn. And then to this, I'm gonna add some sugar. And of course, you make however much you need for your get together. I'm gonna do a tablespoon, a little pinch more because why not? And then mayonnaise. Okay, that's probably like 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And then our cracked black pepper, anti-no-nos, and then mozzarella cheese. Okay, stir this all together. And if you like green onions, of course, you can just chop yours up and put it in this mixture and bake it. But since I don't, I'm just gonna top ours so I can kind of eat around it, but Bunky can still enjoy it. And you want to have your oven preheating to 400, and then you're going to need like a baking dish. So I'm going to use my cast iron skillet. You use whatever dish you want. And if you're not doing a cast iron skillet, just make sure that you lightly grease yours before you dump everything in. Okay, so here's the best part. We are only going to bake this for 10 minutes until all of that cheese is melted and that corn softens just a little bit. Then we'll pop it under the broiler for 2 minutes and this will be ready. So in like 15 minutes altogether, you've got the most incredible corn dip. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. Let's check in on this thing, see how it's looking. Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, I'm gonna put it under the broiler for 2 minutes. Okay, I don't think y'all are ready for this. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try and talk to you about a mouthful of this dip.
I'm trying to get a mouthful of the dip.
Hands down, Bunky. One of my favorite dips of all time.
Tell me you like this dip better than the other cheese dip.
They're so completely different. And that other one was amazing as well. But you know how much I love corn?
Yeah.
It is like sweet. Oh my gosh, Bunky, you gotta try it.
Sweet and cheesy.
Yes, just absolute amazing goodness.
Well, thank you for putting a little...
Well, you're supposed to kind of put those in the dip while it cooks, but you know, I just sprinkled yours on top.
Yeah, they would be real good cooked into it throughout.
Yeah.
Imparting that delicious onion flavor.
I understand. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's like the trifecta.
What?
It's sweet, salty, and savory.
Yes, all of it, Bunky. You don't understand. I'm obsessed. I cannot stop eating it.
That is good.
Y'all, you have to make this, okay? Trust me, you have to make this. If you love corn, obviously.
It's got the juice.
It's got the juice. If y'all know, you know.
I do like the sweet pop of corn in there with the cheese.
Yes.
And then I think you said there's some sugar in there. You can kind of get a little bit of that sweetness too.
So that's like the Korean part,
like
is that the
corn.
mayonnaise.
It's almost like it's kettle corn.
Yes, it tastes like kettle corn popcorn. Bunky, it's crazy.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay, I am not steering y'all wrong on this one. I know I tell you to try lots of things, and I'm telling you, everything that I tell you is so good. But I am telling y'all this, it is like one of my favorites ever. I'm not even joking, hands down. I'm obsessed. And it was the most simple thing in the whole wide world to make. You have to try it. Okay, listen. Okay, so our cheese ball has just like a little bit longer. Monkey and I are gonna have that as like a little appetizer to our dinner tonight. So I will finish sharing that with y'all here in just a little bit. You know what I thought about?
What?
I thought about putting the rest of that jalapeno in there.
You did.
It would be good, wouldn't it?
That was a good thought.
Yeah. Okay, it is pumpkin cheese ball time, and I am pumped. It is the most beautiful day here today. The most amazing breeze. It feels like cool and crisp outside. So Monkey and I are gonna go have this out on the back patio. Maybe a little glass of wine, you think? Sounds lovely. Okay, so come down here. You can see my pumpkin set up so nicely. I'm so excited to take these off. All my little indentions. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
My pumpkin looks like one of those like heirloom ones that you find like at the grocery store or whatever that are so funky and fun.
It's like a misfit.
That's what I feel like mine looks like, which I kind of love even more. So we'll take this off.
Get that plastic off there. Let us see the detail. Let us see how gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Funky, you're so good. This is so cute. And of course I have my little pumpkin plate here. Okay, but we're not done like I told y'all. We still have the finishing touch here. So get you a bell pepper. It can be any color. It doesn't matter because all we need is the green stem.
I wouldn't go with orange though.
No? Or just using the stem.
Or maybe you should go with orange. Oh, I
see?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, I get it now.
Oh, you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, cut all this around here off, but we're not gonna waste it because you can actually use all of this, cut it into strips, and use this to dip into your cheese ball.
That's what I'm gonna eat my cheese with.
Right. Okay, let me just get this off here. Okay, so now just take this and just push it down in your pumpkin. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? What? I mean, I cannot even handle myself right now. This is so cute. Okay,
it's not cuter than you, but
you're too sweet, Monkey. Okay, I'm gonna cut these little strips and then we'll put little crackers around here and I'll show you guys the finished product. But this is like adorable, and then I'll let you taste test it.
Can you make a smiley face for us? No, in the pumpkin. On cue, she smiles.
What do you mean? How am I gonna make? What am I gonna make it with?
The bell pepper.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Okay, I have to just tell y'all that I am so stinking impressed with myself because this is adorable. I would be so proud to like put this out at a party. Cutest little presentation ever. Everyone's gonna love it. And like I told y'all, you could do so many variations to this. Put in there, make it whatever you want. I can't wait to try it. Do you even know what's in there?
I don't
think you do.
It looks like there's some, well, I know there's some jalapeno in there.
Yeah.
There's some bacon, it looks like.
You won't be able to guess the rest.
You want to know a joke I thought of?
What?
I'm trading in the pumpkin spice latte for a pumpkin slice party.
Oh my gosh, I cannot. Look at Daisy Mae down there. She's like, Dad, give me a piece of cheese, please. What do you think?
That's awesome.
It's so good.
Oh yeah.
I love a good cheese ball.
I mean, it's a good cheese ball, but it's so much more fun for this time of year.
Agreed. That's a good little sandwich right there.
I know, right? It's got all the things.
Okay friends, so that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed these recipes. If you need more appetizer recipe inspo, I've got you covered. I made a little appetizers playlist. I'll link it right here. I'll also put it in the description box. I have all kinds of videos with the most yummiest and delicious and easiest appetizer recipes, so be sure you check that out. Also, don't forget to go check out Mindy over at See Mindy Mom, and then Mackenzie and Alex at Rooster's Recipe. I will have all of their information in the description box. You guys are gonna love them. I cannot wait to watch their video and see all of their delicious recipes. If you're coming over from there or this is your first time tuning in, I would love for you to subscribe, so before you leave, be sure you hit that button. Y'all give this one a thumbs up. I love you so very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all. Okay, Bunky just had the best idea. He said we should take what's left over of our cheese ball, because we just bought a bunch of like big jalapenos, and we will stuff the jalapenos and then like grill those and do a steak this weekend. Best idea ever. It's happening.
We gotta repurpose some of that pumpkin.
That's right.